Welcome to the channel, everyone. It's Michael Tharp, EDU. It starts with you. Today, we are going to do a deep dive on a new blockchain called SUI. I've been waiting to get into this ecosystem for a while, and I just said, you know what? I don't care what the price of the token is. I got to get in on this. There's some massive airdrops coming up because there's basically hardly anything on this chain right now. So today, we're going to learn how to use the blockchain, use the wallet, and set ourselves up for some airdrops. So let's take a quick overview. SUI stands for, what was it? Simple User Interface. And they're basically saying we're going to have the benefits of Web3 or decentralized finance with the ease of Web2, which is kind of the internet as we have known it for the last 10 or 20 years. They're using a smart contract language called and what happened is they were working on this and there were some disagreements with the developers. So SUI broke off from Aptos. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to pick a wallet where we can use both of them. So SUI right now, as you can see, it came out at about 130. It's almost up there now. It went through a period where it was down to about 40 cents or so. I was getting ready to make this video here, and then it shot way up. I was like, well, I'll wait for it to come down. And then it came down, and I was like getting ready to buy some, but I was sleeping, I think, when it came. Yeah, I was sleeping at 4 a.m. when it came down. By the time I wake up and look at it, it's already shot back up. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the video. Even if you don't have lots of money, I'm not going to bring in a ton of capital, but just get in the ecosystem, get qualified for some airdrops. And as always, guys, I'm going to be building this as I make the video, but look down below underneath the video. There's going to be a Google Doc with everything that you need. The first thing I had, I looked as what are the best wallets to use. There is one specifically for SUI called SUI wallets. But I'm going to get into Aptos anyways. So the one that we're going to use, and I'll put this link in the Google Doc, is called Martian because you can use it for Aptos and SUI. So let's go ahead and click on that. And we will add to Chrome, add the extension. Okay, so we are going to create a new wallet. Martian here, we're going to go to the puzzle piece and we're going to pin it. Okay, so you can see it right there. And we're going to go ahead and click create a new wallet. All right, we're going to put in our password. So as soon as I put in my password, it took me right to my 12-word seed phrase. Again, write this down in a notebook that you keep safe and secure. Do not copy it. Do not take a picture of it. Do not print it. Do not send it to your email. Do not save it to your computer. Only pen note on a notebook and make sure it's in a safe place. Don't give those words out to anyone online. So we're obviously going to allow notifications. Okay, and they're reminding you to pin the Martian wallet, but we already did that. You can open Martian at any time by using this handy keyboard shortcut. Okay. All right, we are all set. You can follow them on their socials. We'll just click finish and go up into our wallet, enter our password. All right, meet Martian portfolio. Let's explore now. Open it up full screen. I like that. Okay, so obviously we're on the portfolio Martian wallet, so we will approve that. All right, so here's where we'll have our assets. We can see here, looks like this is when you can view, blockchains, whether you want to see Aptos or just SUI. And looks like we have two different accounts, probably one for SUI, one for Aptos. All right, so let's see the first thing. Let's just do SUI. Maybe we have to go into here. Oh, there it is. All right, so this is our address for SUI. So we're going to want to get on an exchange. We're going to copy that. So we're going to copy this address, and we're going to want to go to a centralized exchange like Kraken, like Crypto.com, like Coinbase, and we're going to buy some SUI, and then we're going to send it to this wallet. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get some SUI in here, and then we'll get started doing some DeFi on SUI. All right, so guys, I don't know what happened to my recording, but my audio and video did not record as I was doing all the stuff on DeFi, but I have the video that I made. So I have probably spent 3 hours making this video now. So please like this video, comment down below, just say thank you, subscribe to the channel. SUI went up 22% today. So, you know, I'm not saying buy this now, but if it dips, buy it. But again, like I said, just get a couple $100 to get started. So I'm going to try to explain what I'm doing as I'm watching myself. So I know this isn't the most optimal, but at least it gives you guys a step-by-step on how to do things. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video I recorded. And I'm sure I'll have to edit some out, but let's get going. So basically, I finally got my cryptocurrency. Crypto.com rejected the first withdrawal for some reason, but I started with about $300, I think. I did buy some Mew, which was a new meme coin. I just bought like 30 bucks of it. So at this point, here is my wallet. The coins have arrived. I should do something soon. Again, this is down below. The airdrop guide. I looked on SUI. Some of the tokens aren't even there yet. So this is DeFi Llama. You can see we're still really early. There's only 355 million locked in this blockchain. So we want to get on here early and find the protocols that don't have tokens yet. So those ones have tokens. So anyways, we already downloaded the wallet. I am saying here that some of the dexes were hard to use. Aftermath, you can I'll click on this link. This one has a link to all of the dexes on SUI. So you can see right there, there's FlowX, Kyra, SUI Swap, Turbo, Cetus, Deepbook, and Aftermath. Blue Move had the most tokens and was easy to use. A lot of the new memes are on there. Not that I'm telling you to buy them, but if you do, that's where they're at. We're going to do liquid staking first because then we can use that in other protocols as we go along in this DeFi journey. So this one I think will, I think there's going to be oh no, this one won't have an airdrop, but we're going to use the liquid staking. Liquid staking is basically where you stake SUI, and then they give you another token that you can use in the ecosystem. So I'm going to put my password into the Martian wallet. You can see I have 200 SUI when I started out. So I'm just going to do like 10 each. For like kind of each thing I do, I'm just going to do 10 or 20 to kind of spread it around as we go through all these various blockchains. So I'm going to stake 10 here. I'll just click stake SUI, approve that. That pops up on almost every website. I wouldn't worry about it. They're just very, so I got SUI. So we can view the DeFi opportunities. So you can see it has CEDAS and turbos. So you're basically providing liquidity there to earn yield, FlowX, Navi, Scallop. I've never heard of Mole. I don't go into that at all. Scallop is a big one. That one's going to have, I think, the biggest airdrop that we can get from here. So basically I decided that we're going to do it at Scallop to provide the SUI, because that one, the airdrop's coming. So I'm going to connect my wallet. We're going to pick Martian, approve that. And I like this website, how it shows like your wallet balance off to the left, so you don't have to go up and, look at it. So you can see I have my SUI there. So I'm going to want to supply SUI on Scallop for the liquidity. So we'll hit supply. I'll just do max and supply the SUI. Click approve. Okay, that is done. We're done with Hidal. Next, we're going to go to Navi, supply funds, borrow, and repay. So let's go to Navi. And what I'm saying there is there's going to be a link to this, because they have the, the airdrop kind of set up of what to do. So you want to supply and borrow, refer people. So the link to use will be on the Google Doc. And they acquired Volo, which I thought for my research was going to have an airdrop, but now that Navi acquired them, I think everything will just be here. So it's kind of just telling me, and Navi's kind of a big deal if they're already acquiring other protocols when this change only been around for a few months. Okay, so you click on market or dashboard. Actually click on dashboard. I was trying to figure out where to go. So you're going to go to the right there and supply SUI. You can move that little slider. You can't enter anything. So I'm going to do like 20 SUI and just click supply and approve it. All right, done. And now I want to borrow. So you click on borrow. So I was trying to just do as little as possible, but it's going to say the minimum's $15. Oh, that must have been a different website. Okay, so we borrowed. And then we want to repay. So I'll click on repay. Okay, so again, you guys can do this over and over again just to kind of like build up points or volume in the ecosystem. So again, if you want to come in with a couple hundred, just, lend it, borrow it, pay it back, and just kind of wash, rinse, and repeat. All right, so Navi's done. Now we're going to go to Kyra. This one seemed a little weird, just because all the tokens were wrapped. So they just have all these, wrapped tokens from ETH and Wormhole and Binance Smart Chain and all that. But they do have a confirmed airdrop. As you can see, there's a rewards tab. So I'm just going to do the wrapped ETH on the Wormhole and swap some SUI. And then I think I'm just, so right now I'm just going to get some more volume. So I'm going to swap 100 SUI for 117 USDC. And then I'm just going to swap it back again. So like I said, I'm not going to record all this because you guys can do whatever you want. But if you got a couple $100 here, you can just swap back and forth, pay a few pennies for that transaction. But it looks like you're doing a lot more volume on the protocol, which can boost your rewards. So I'm just swapping back from the USDC back into SUI. And now we can look at the rewards. So the main way to earn rewards on here is to fund pools. The perpetuals were in a test net. I think I'm going to go to liquidity. Yeah. So you can see here they're giving out really good APYs. The USDC SUI is 106. You can just stake SUI and get 50% APY. And I think this one you locked it in. Add liquidity, check rewards tab. So I think what I'm going to do here is I want to get that VSUI to put into that so you have no impermanent loss. So I'm going to use Volo just in case. It still might matter. So I'm getting, I'm taking my SUI and getting VSUI so that I'm doing liquid staking, and then I can put that into the Kyra DEX into that liquidity pool. So we're going to go back to, I think I'm seeing if my VSUI was in my wallet. And it is. You can see there, I have the 19 VSUI. So we go back to Kyra. And we're going to do the VSUI SUI. So we click add. I want to do the max of the VSUI. And I'm saying there, I'm just going to leave some in my wallet so I can remember that I even have some VSUI. So you can have it be flexible, or if you do lock it, the more you lock it, the longer you lock it, the more percentage you get. So for 7 days, you get 20% versus 10% if you don't. So I'm not planning on moving, this anytime soon, so might as well get some more APY. X out of that. And then it didn't show up right away. I thought I could stake it, but it's already automatically staked. So I'm just going to delete this next part. Okay, so I'm back. I realized that my stake's good. I'm going to get into another pool just to test it out and make sure everything works good. So I'm swapping some SUI for USDC to get into that SUI USDC pool because I think for the rewards, I want to do 4 of them. There it is. It finally showed up. So that SUI is staked, earning 20%. And you can unstake it there or claim your rewards. Yeah. Go into the USDC SUI pool. Put in 12, 10 SUI. So as you can see there, if you lock it in for 28 days, you're getting 106%, which is crazy. Because you have SUI, which is going to go up in a bull run, and USDC. Now, the only downside there is impermanent loss. So impermanent loss is if you have a token that's worth $1 and you put it into a liquidity pool with a stable coin like USDC, and then that token goes to $2, that pool is going to stay even. So rather than your token going up 100%, it really only went up 50%. So if you don't know what impermanent loss is, Google it. It's not anything to worry about if you're not dealing with like tens of thousands of dollars. Again, here we're just trying to qualify for airdrops. So, but I think here I'm just saying that they have really good yields here. I mean, you can get 40% on stable coins, USDC and USDT. That's amazing. All right, so we did Kyra. We did all that. Yeah, we checked the rewards already. So go ahead and fund 2 more pools, or you could do 7 to maximize the rewards. All right, let's go to Bucket Protocol. We're going to select position and then add liquidity to the pool. Click Connect Wallet. Martian, approve. So when you put collateral in here, like I can put HaSui or VSUI. So again, that's why you want to use the liquid staking. You're going to get what's called buck. And now I know finally what buck is. I've been seeing it all across the ecosystem. I'm like, what is this buck? I just thought it was like a meme about deer or something. But yeah, it's part of the bucket. It's like Bucket's token. So I'm saying here, I'm going to go ahead and get HaSui. Yeah, so I think I went to get HaSui, or I was trying to figure out what AF is. So Aftermath Finance is where you can stake SUI and get AF SUI. So basically, I'm going to stake some SUI to get AF SUI to go back to Bucket. So we'll just do 15 SUI to get some AF SUI. Click approve. All right, so that's successful. And yeah, like their APRs are horrible here. Nothing really that great. So we'll just go back to Bucket, and I can use that AF SUI now to borrow buck. So basically I'm depositing collateral, taking out a loan. Yeah, so the auto safe borrow will populate it, but it's got to be at least $10. So I just went ahead and put in 10. So if SUI goes to 79 cents, I would be liquidated. But SUI just went up to like $1.40 today, so I don't see that happening anytime soon. So you can deposit, you can borrow, because I put in more collateral, I could take more out, but then obviously you can get liquidated easier, so you don't want to take the maximum out. I could repay my buck right now. So I think I'm going to create another position with the SUI. So I'm going to go and get some more SUI. Yeah, so I'm getting more SUI to put into buck. And guys, liquid staking's huge. You really any new blockchain that comes out, you want to do liquid staking. It just basically allows you to use your money twice. So now that I got the SUI, I can put that in there. I'm going to put it up to 10 again. Mint some more buck. So now that I have more buck, I can pay back the debt because there was like a 5 cent interest that had accrued. So I'm going to pay back the $10.05 to get my 14 AF SUI out. So I basically just loaned, borrowed, repaid. So obviously what a lot of degens do will do that and then just go and buy more SUI because they think SUI is going to go up. So, I mean, if you really want to get degen with this, you can. If you got $500, you can do liquid staking you're earning interest on, and then you take that, come to here, borrow some buck, buy more SUI, and you can just keep wash, rinse, and repeat that if you want to. Obviously, you have to worry about liquidation, but I doubt SUI is going back to 78 cents anytime soon. All right, so bucket's done. Let's go to Turbo Finance, make some swaps, and add liquidity. Okay, so we're on Turbo Finance. We're going to connect our wallet with the Martian wallet and approve it. Get some USDC to provide liquidity. And right here, I think I'm just trading to build up volume. So showing you guys, you can, whatever you have, take some SUI, buy some USDC, then take the USDC and buy SUI. So now I'm just going to flip it. And then flip it back again just to build volume and transactions. And click on earn by providing liquidity. Wow, look at that. SUI USDC 338%. 39% on USDT and USDC. All right, ran out of disk space again. So again, this is just going to take me even longer. So if you are watching this video, you appreciate everything I do for you guys, like the video, comment down below, thank you, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get back into it. So I want to provide yield for the SUI USDC pool that's making 341%. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to go back to trade and get some USDC. I'll just do 20 SUI. And now we'll go back to earn and then click on add liquidity. And we'll want to just click the USDC because they need to be equal. So I'm not sure what that was, but apparently you can get more yield when you move that up or down. I guess maybe you get more yield by providing more USDC, because obviously in these, DeFi protocols, there you go, SUI USDC pool earning 411%. But they want liquidity, they need the USDC or whatever there. All right, so Turbo Finance is done, and we've already done Volo. We supplied SUI and got the liquid staking vSUI. Okay, and then we're going to head to Scallop. And we've already done this here too. So the phase 1 is done. Phase 2 started January 16th. It lasts for 2 weeks. So to target borrowers and lenders who had qualified interactive events on Scallop platform from the launch of the mainnet until the start of this phase 2. Rewards will also be given to those borrowers and lenders who continue to interact with the Scallop platform after the phase 2 begins. So basically, I think this will be one of the bigger airdrops that happens. So if you are going to spend capital or time, I would do it with Scallop. It's based on your past actions. Eligible individuals will receive score initially. So lend, borrow, that's basically, how to qualify for the airdrops. So let's connect our wallet and head back to the main page. So you can put vSUI here, you can put HaSUI here, whatever you want. AFSUI. So let's go ahead and I think we're going to put some SUI in. So we'll hit supply. So we're getting 15%. I just did 10 SUI. We'll prove that. So the S SUI is like basically just showing that you've borrowed it. And I already supplied the HaSUI there. So that's done. The last thing to do is to stake some SUI in the Martian wallet. You never know, they might have an airdrop. And by just staking here, we could qualify for some different airdrops. You never know. It doesn't hurt to stake. I'm gonna hold this token for a while anyways. So we don't want to do Aptos. We want to do the stake SUI. So we'll hit stake more. And, I don't know much about any of these validators. I'm looking for something I've seen before. It looks like, you're going to get a little below 4% APY, nothing major. Citadel 1 I've heard of before. They stake a lot of validators, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them in. And we'll do stake 10 SUI. Confirm the stake and approve it. All right, we're done with that. And here, I think I'm just telling you guys I bought Mu and SUI swap. Mu is just a meme token that came out, but SUI swap is pretty cool. It's everything DeFi on SUI. And they're basically a launch pad. I tried to buy the token here. I don't know why, but it's not available on their own exchange. I don't know if it's, I have no idea why. But I did buy some and stake it here. It's not like a huge APY or anything. I just staked like 3,000 of them. It's very cheap token. It's like 0.00 something. You have to go to MEXC. I went to MEXC to buy it. You can see it's on gate.io, OKX. But the main reason I wanted to do this is it's a launch pad. So new projects that are getting started are going to come to SUI swap, and people can get the tokens before anyone else can. Now, this is why I just bought the token, because I'm sure I'm from America. I'm not going to, qualify for their KYC, and you got to do a whitelist and reserve the spot and claim the tokens. So I might not use this because I can't, but other people are going to. I mean, this is going to be the place where new projects that want to launch on SUI are going to come here. So people will be buying SSWP to make this happen. Astroport would be a good example of a token that is a launch pad that most people would know in crypto. So I'm just going to buy some of the token. I think I just bought $100 of it on MEXC. But if you want to do that, that's an option as well. If you want to see what is popping, go to Dex Screener, scroll down here on the right, down to SUI. And this will show you the tokens that are popping. Now, when I got on here, Mu had just came out. It's just there for a few hours. I said they had, $11,000. I think they had 24 then. So I bought like $30 worth. I don't like to, this is, I think this was the #1 meme coin. If you guys are into meme coins, I'll throw a couple bucks at it, but I'm not doing anything major. But this will tell you what is popping on this blockchain. So you guys can check that out. All right, guys. So I was very impressed with SUI. Again, I'm not saying go out to buy this today. I'm not saying buy thousands of dollars on it. I just like getting into different blockchains, seeing what works, getting in there early, getting those yields. I'll probably come back and add some more SUI, but I just wanted to do a complete dive into SUI from beginning to end for you guys if you want to take advantage of it. Again, look down below in the description for all the links for you guys to use to qualify for these airdrops and explore this DeFi ecosystem. All right, guys, get excited, get ready. The Bitcoin halving is coming up in April. So pack your bags, kids, because we're going to the moon. Lace up, let's get wealthy. Peace.